Hi guys, this video is brought to you today by my friend Shin, aka Weird8 Productions. Visit his channel with the link in the description to see his short films and his movie and cartoon compilations. Alright, hey guys, Blood Moon Bobby here, and after a while and after recovering from the explosion of a rabbit, here we are looking at the latest trailer for Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. I've heard quite a bit about this trailer when it came out yesterday. I didn't get to see it until now. I was talking with Heather Kip, the Star vs. the Forces of Evil cosplayer. You may know her as Red Velvet Cosplay, and she posted a picture of herself cosplaying as Ariel from The Little Mermaid because there is a part of this trailer where all the Disney princesses meet up. And no, I totally get it. Like, I am kind of one of those people that's like, how come Star Butterfly from Star versus the Forces of Evil is not a Disney princess? But I know in the case of movies, I totally, understand they want to stick to the more well-known ones. But, so this movie, as we said before, this time Ralph goes on the internet, he comes across new games. I think in the last trailer, I remember him coming across eBay. He even goes into a mobile game where he keeps feeding this one rabbit these pancakes and makes it pop, and it scares baby Moana, which isn't it kind of weird because I know Moana is in this trailer, and she's also the baby in the previous trailer kind of looks like Moana too, so paradoxical. So I don't know. Honestly, the thing with the princess, I don't know what it is. It kind of makes me cringe. Maybe because, all these Disney princesses, they come from different eras in Disney's history. So to see them kind of modernized, especially, older princesses, like Aurora, Snow White, Cinderella, in a modern movie, in a movie that really doesn't have much to do with the movies they come from, it's kind of weird. I guess it's a little fan-fiction-y, in terms of, and we got Mulan and Belle and Snow White and Cinderella are all together, and it's just like, it's kind of fan-fiction-y, but at the same time, I understand it is Disney making fun of itself. So without further ado, let's see this thing, and hopefully I don't cringe too much.
Hey, kid! Wake up!
Ralph, what is wrong with you?
Start churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off!
Oh, for a second I thought he gave the
What is it you're
finger.
trying to say?
We're going to the internet.
What?
Make it, do it.
Oh, hey, here's a song that everybody thought died. But it's so awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the internet!
Amazon, Twitter, wow, Snapchat, Facebook, Emo,
This is the
Weibo,
most
Google.
beautiful miracle I've ever seen.
No, this is
Welcome
the much
to the
better
search
version
bar.
of the
What
emoji
can I help you
movie,
find
so
today?
I-
Umbrella, umbrage, umami.
No.
Noah's Ark, no doubt. Nordstrom Rack.
Why does it sound
Ergonomics,
so familiar?
Urban Outfitters, cool.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to guess what you're gonna say.
My autofill is a touch aggressive today.
Let me try. Take
Yeah,
me to a
autofill
website
sucks.
that's super intense and really nuts.
Oh, I only
I'm
found
just
one
waiting for
result.
the princess part. I'm so.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
here we go.
Princesses and cartoon characters.
Here they are. Eeyore. This is either so meta or. Fuck was with the zoom in?
Hi. Whoa, ladies, I'm a princess too.
What kind of a princess are you?
Do you have magic hair?
No.
Magic hands?
No.
Do animals talk to you?
No.
Were you poisoned?
No.
Cursed?
No.
Kidnapped or enslaved?
No. Are you guys okay? Should I call the police?
Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big, strong man showed up?
Yes. What is up with that?
She is a princess.
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Shouldn't it be Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
I don't know
yes,
about
and
that.
he is
joke.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Right, it's just Wreck the Internet kind of sounds better, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.
All right, so I took some time off the trailer. I decided I wasn't going to use my immediate reaction because I really wanted to judge this trailer for what it is, not really going off of what I said following the trailer. What I basically meant when I said was kind of steered the wrong way with that last joke where Rapunzel said, oh, do people look at you as if you have to be saved? I mean, if it's weird though, because I definitely remember in the last Wreck-It Ralph, Penelope's problem was that she was seen as nothing more than a glitch. I mean, people, if that's how people, if you could identify with that, definitely more power to you. Like, I totally understand the idea of people underestimating yourself, whether it's because of things like gender or, they just perceive you as somebody who's, incapable. Like, I definitely, like, I can, in a different sense, more in terms of, I just feel like the people around me, like in immediate family, kind of underestimate myself. But if that's definitely how you feel, then more power to you. I'm just saying that it's more of a joke. I could understand if they were making fun of like early Disney princesses, like Snow White, Cinderella, and that I definitely understand. I like the movies, but not exactly the most the best examples of feminism. Of course, later on with the movies, like, 'cause the thing is, I mean, yeah, obviously, the princesses, minus Moana, but, I could understand, stepping away from the typical princess stuff. But I just mean for, characters like, Rapunzel or, Elsa, they were more fleshed out characters. They fought, they, spoke in a more realistic manner. They did, they didn't just wait around for, a prince like, the princesses of the past and so forth. But, yeah, although it was kind of funny, looking back, when the princes were asking, Penelope, do you have magical powers? Have you ever been captured? Like that stuff, honestly, that's kind of funny. It's just that, it's just the thing about a first impression is that you don't always, it's just that it may steer you the wrong way. But honestly, that stuff was kind of funny. As for the rest of the trailer, it's kind of head scratching to see. And even though, yeah, we saw it in the original trailer, but, they made references in this trailer to things like Facebook, Twitter, Sima, Weibo, which is a Chinese social network, and, even like autocorrect, which I honestly thought that was funny. It's just that when Disney takes on, like, very, very modern things, like, obviously, the age of social media, it's at a point now where it's kind of become a part of life. It's not just the trend that's going to die in 6 months to a year from now, like a lot of memes. I'm not just saying that as, somebody who does social media, since Facebook's been around for many years now and Twitter's been many years and Instagram and so forth. So it's gotten to a point where it's no longer a trend. It's, a part of life more so than in the past, which I totally understand. But it will be interesting to see how Disney handles it, because usually whenever they only make references to themselves or they make jokes about like very relevant things, it usually comes off as pandering. In the case of this trailer, judging as is, I didn't really take it as pandering. It was just more of how Disney done in the past. So as long as it's more like, kind of like in the first Wreck-It Ralph, where they didn't like put in the games, it didn't feel pandering. It felt like, this is the world it's in. They're doing this to tell, bring us into this world of, this is what's on the internet and so forth. Like that kind of a thing. Again, I'm really trying to judge this trailer for what it is, not in terms of like, the scope of Disney or things like that. But as is, I would say it came off as funny, Oh, and I would definitely think that the people behind Wreck-It Ralph could do a much better job at telling these kind of jokes than obviously something like the Emoji Movie, where it just feels like it's hitting you on the head, with, I mean, if it's anything like that autofill joke, then, I definitely see a lot of faith. And to be fair, in the original Wreck-It Ralph, I guess the other thing, too, is that in the original Wreck-It Ralph, while, yeah, we saw, like Sonic and Q*bert and, they made a reference to Tapper and so forth, most of the movie was taken up by these new creations, like Sugar Rush and what was the name of that bug shooting game that Ralph was in? And, that kind of a thing. It was focused more, and then Fix It Felix more on those creations. And then, the pop culture references were just kind of, you know, that they were they're more to be references than they're to be to move the story. I guess that's the other thing that kind of just shook me in terms of the trailer. But if they treat it more like in the original Wreck-It Ralph, where it's more about, you know, they treat it as, you know, the progressive story and they're able to make good jokes, again, like an autofill joke, then I think it could work. So, yeah, I got a couple more videos to make today, so it's really weird stuff. I mean, I honestly couldn't believe it. I didn't walk in this trailer thinking that this is one of the rare times where it'll be kind of tricky for me to judge it for what it is. But yeah, hopefully I gave you a good idea of what it is. I guess I'll just leave it that, as long as, you know, if it's done in a funny way, if it's done in a similar way to the original Wreck-It Ralph, then I'll be cool with it. So, alright guys, this has been Blood Moon Bobby. Please let me know what you thought in the trailer. And please feel free to explain this to me, because I really want to, you know, judge this trailer for what it is, not as, you know, anything outside of it, whether it be Disney's past or how, you know, or even like political sort of things. So please let me know what you thought in the comments if you want to try to explain this in a way that that can be done better than I can, which I'm pretty sure there's people out there like that. Please feel free to let me know. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Hey guys, this has been a Blood Moon Bobby video. Please like this video or dislike it, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.